everybody.
Hi guys.
Southern Bells here. My name's Wanda.
And I'm Rebecca, and I know I look rough today. I just got in from work, and it was just one of those days. It was long, rough, hot. I was outside most of the time, so I'm just a little bit kaput right now.
And we are videoing this like it's a quarter till 12.
It's almost midnight.
But I wanted to have Rebecca here with me, and she's been gone most of the day. And this is our home food delivery video.
Yeah, this is the special, like, different and exciting video we told you about on Sunday.
And it's exciting for me anyway.
I think it's cool too, yeah.
I'm so excited about this. But, okay, so just to kind of give you some background on this, I was at a conference with another lady that I knew, and I had been interested in purchasing like a cow or a steer, you know, part of one to have for the freezer and everything. And she started telling me about something that she had recently done, and it was a home food delivery service that included meats and vegetables. And the really cool thing about it is that it supports local farmers. And for us, we live in South Carolina, but the farmers are out of Georgia, the upper part of Georgia, so that's still local. We're not that far from Georgia.
And it comes with a freezer.
Yes, and believe it or not, freezers are scarce right now.
Yeah, my grandfather wanted to get her a freezer for Mother's Day. Wanted to get her a freezer for Mother's Day, and we went to like all of the appliance and home improvement stores, and everywhere you could imagine might have a freezer, and they were all completely sold out of freezers. So we actually were in the market for a freezer too.
And I think they said they were going to get them back at the end of this month.
I think so, something like that. It was a long time out at the time.
And you're right. This comes with a freezer, and it was quite an extensive process as far as when we got in touch with the lady that my friend told me about. We set up a Zoom conference call. Now, normally this would be done in person, but because of the situation that's
I didn't know that it was usually done in person. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense though.
Yeah. And so my husband and I sat down with this lady on the computer, and I guess it was about an hour and a half or a 2-hour, I don't want to say interview, but dialogue, I guess. And she asked us all kinds of things like, well, you know, how many times a month do you think you eat ground beef? How many times a month do you eat chicken? What other cuts of beef do you eat? What about pork? You know, and you know, it was kind of like a checklist.
Your dietary history.
And yeah, exactly. And then also, you know, she asked about different vegetables that we liked. Yeah, I nixed the Brussels sprouts right away. I know they're healthy for you, and I have tried my best to like them.
She's tried them lots of different ways. She has tried them like roasted and fried.
I don't know, all kinds of stuff, but I haven't found one yet that just, you know, takes me in.
Speaks to you.
So we went through all of that, and the thing about the meat, and they don't ever use the term organic and everything, but it is very healthy meat. Like the chicken, they don't have the antibiotics and hormones that a lot of chicken that you buy do now. It helps out the farmers in the area. I'm trying to hit on all the high points.
Excuse me.
We got the freezer. There was something else that has just slipped my mind that I was wanting to tell you about it.
They ask you like how many times a month you eat certain types of meat and certain types of vegetables to try to get an idea of how much to send you.
Because you get 6 months worth of food.
Right, at a
6
time.
months. Yeah. And oh, I know the really important thing is I gave them my budget. You know, I have a strict monthly budget, and I know how much I spend on groceries, and that's what I told her. And she worked it out to it. Now, I will say it was a little bit over. Like I have 4 adults that I feed, and my budget's like $440. Okay, this one is $479. Okay, I know that's $39 over, but you got the freezer thrown in that is yours at the end of, I want to say 18 months. I'm not sure,
Something
but
like that.
I'm thinking it's like that. And it does come, like I said, with a 6-month supply. At the end of 6 months, you reorder. You kind of take, you evaluate what you have. Do you have a lot left over, or did you not have enough of this? And you adjust it according to that.
What did you really like? What was really good?
And I'll tell you something. This stuff is flash frozen. I made I had 3 different kinds of chicken breasts. Teriyaki, just plain chicken breast, and the mesquite barbecue chicken breast, and that's the one that I made tonight. They're individually vacuum sealed, so you can take out, I don't know how you are with your family, but a lot of times I'll buy a pack of meat at the grocery store, and we don't eat it all. And we're pretty good about leftovers too, but still, I feel like there was a lot of waste that I hated to see. This is individually packed, so if only 3 of us are going to be home for dinner, which was tonight, then I just get 3.
Right.
They defrosted so quickly.
That's really nice.
It was amazing. The lady told me that they would, but I had to admit I was a little bit skeptical about that part of it, because have you ever put a piece of meat down and you thought it would be thawed out the next day, and it still wasn't, so you had to rethink things? Well, I did have to put it down in some warm water in a plastic baggie. It thawed out just like that, and I would say within 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes maybe, it had thawed out. That was pretty amazing, and that's going to be very helpful for me.
And I heard the report that it was very tasty too.
My son, Mr. Picky Eater of the family, he took the first bite and he's like, oh, this is so good. In fact, I had to guard my husband's. My husband had to work, so I had to guard his to keep him from eating it. That's the only thing I've tried yet, because I have vegetables left over from something else.
And it's not just like raw meats either. You can get like frozen pizzas, you can get frozen chicken tenders, things like that as well.
We didn't get a lot of that kind of stuff just because it was all so new to me. And I told Rebecca, one thing I would like to do is I would like to see a complete list of things that are available. Now,
right.
She went through things verbally, but I do know there were some other things that
we chose not to get.
Yeah, or that I just didn't think of that particular cut of meat,
right.
at the time. But yeah, this is my list. I know you probably can't see how it's individually, but see, it's quite extensive. And the gentleman that brought it up, because they service the southeast pretty much, all the way up to, I believe I can't remember if he said Memphis or Nashville, Tennessee. They service Florida, Alabama, South Carolina, of course, North Carolina. Did I leave anything out? But here it's known as Southern Foods at Home. It also goes by Blue Ribbon Foods and other places. But the gentleman that brought it up was so nice. He came in, he looked to see which door was the best door to bring the freezer in. He brought the freezer in, set it up, brought the food in.
He was quick too.
Yes.
He was very friendly but very efficient.
He stocked the freezer. There was so much food that I actually had to go to my refrigerator freezer to put part of it in there. We're going to give you a tour of our freezer. I hope you like this video. I know it is very different, but I'm so excited about it.
It's neat.
And I will say I had to post, one of the things that they wanted you to do is to, after your freezer was stocked, to post it on Facebook and, tell your friends, because they don't advertise. It's word of mouth. That's how their advertising gets out. And I posted that thing, and you wouldn't believe the comments that I had already.
Awesome. That's great.
People interested in it. Hey, 6 months, I've got, now of course I'm going to still have to go to the grocery store and get dairy products and things like that. But the bulk of what I need for over the next 6 months
is already here.
It's there. So, and I think you're going to be surprised.
Yeah.
And I think I'm getting a good deal because honestly, it's what I would be spending on food anyway, with just a little extra.
And when you already have it, it prevents you from like going out to eat so much because you don't have anything. Like a lot of times you end up going out to eat because you're like, there's nothing here to fix. And with things thawing fast, then that's not really an excuse anymore.
Exactly. And if everything's as tasty as what we had tonight, I'm going to be so pleased with that. Well, we're going to take you on a tour of our freezer. Okay, so here's the freezer.
Hi guys, this is our freezer. It's at 5 degrees. He said that that was the ideal temperature for it. And he said you didn't want it to, he said sometimes when you've left it open for a little while, it might get up to like 6, 7 degrees, but if it starts getting up to like 30 or something like that, then you'd want to, then that means it's broken and not working.
And it has an alarm on it too.
Right.
When the door's open for too long or the temperature starts going up.
And you can see my Disney magnet up here already. Mama was nice enough to let me put it up there. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. You ready? Ta-da! This is it. And guys, this is so much food. You'll see right here, we have, I believe this is ground beef up here, starting at the top.
And
so tons of ground beef. And then what is this, Mama?
I think that's cube steak.
Cube steak. We'll have lots of cube steak as well. And then moving down here, I think these are some, what, filet mignons? We got some filet mignons. We have some stew beef. Here we have...
I'm going to show them the roast.
Yeah, show them the roast. Chuck roast.
Yeah.
We got, that's a big chuck roast.
Yeah, so we have like 12 of those.
Yeah. And then here we have, they sent us a French silk pie actually, so I'm excited to eat that.
Actually, if you go on the website to inquire about it, and if you give them so many names, like 25 names of people, and they won't contact the people, they'll wait and let you tell them if they want to be contacted. And so if you did that, then you got the free filet mignons and the pie. So that's where that came from.
Good stuff. And then we got 2 frozen pizzas here. And then below the frozen pizzas, you can see some boxes. These are boxes of seafood. So we have salmon fillets, and then we have 2 boxes of shrimp that have 26 to 30 in there. Is that 26 to 30 shrimp or 26 to 30 servings?
Shrimp, I believe.
Okay.
I believe. And something else they said about their seafood, and I'm not sure I'm saying this right, sashimi grade, which means this seafood is such high quality that you could eat it raw, which, no, I will not do. But she said you could.
If you're a sushi person, hey,
so.
go for it. And then here we have, I believe these are some of our tenderloins, pork chops.
There's a tenderloin.
And here's a tenderloin here, as you can see.
Boston behind.
Yeah, we call them Boston behinds or Boston patooties around here. And I believe this is another one right here. Down here we have tons of chicken thighs, and then here's the breaded chicken tenders we were telling you about. My brother will really get a kick out of those. And then below that we have the potato fries.
And I think there's some roasted potatoes.
Yeah, some roasted potatoes right here. So we kind of have all of our potatoes together.
You've got to pull this drawer out.
Yes,
chicken breast.
This is just a drawer full of different kinds of chicken breast. And that is a lot of chicken. Cluck, cluck, cluck.
This is the mesquite. This is chicken teriyaki, and then there's just some plain.
Plain there too.
So
there's a ton of these, which is good. And I can't wait to try the mesquite. Maybe for lunch tomorrow. And the leftovers, if there are leftovers. Are there leftovers?
There's not leftovers.
There's not leftovers. Never mind.
And I did cook 4.
And then here we have spinach and corn and green peas. Here we have stew vegetables, so that'll be really nice when it gets cold outside to make some stew beef with stew vegetables.
Or with a roast.
Yeah.
I think this is cauliflower here. Yeah.
Okay.
Cauliflower.
Then we have collard greens. We have some lima beans. Is that kale? We have some kale. We have diced onions. So they're already diced. That's going to be convenient. Some asparagus. And then this is mixed vegetables, like a what do they call it? Like a succotash type thing. Is this broccoli?
That's
Green peppers. Okay. See, I'm still learning what all we have too.
Okra.
Diced green peppers, turnip greens, more lima beans. Down here we have oriental vegetables and some squash.
And that may be broccoli there. Yeah, we've got broccoli here. I want you to see how these things are packaged, though. The vacuum sealed. See, these are the green peas.
You can see the individual peas wrapped up in the vacuum seal.
It's just so well done. And the boxes of chicken thighs over here, there's 2 more of those over in my other freezer. And then we also have, I think, 5 packets of green beans or 6. I don't know how many. We have a lot.
A ton of stuff. But it's really cool.
Yeah. And what just makes me so happy is that I'm really not spending that much more per month.
Right.
And again, I know I'm going to have to get some other things. The
things that can you hear that?
Yeah, there's the alarm.
There's the alarm going off because it's been open too long.
I know I'll have to get dairy products and things like that. But
right.
Okay, we're going to join you back in our room in just a second.
We're back.
So guys, what did you think? I have to admit, I've been kind of nervous about this.
Right. She's been excited but anxious.
Yeah, because you know, it's kind of like buying a car.
Right.
You know,
right.
It is an investment. You do pay monthly over the 6 months, so that, of course, helps a lot.
Yes.
But at the moment, I think it's something that I'm going to continue doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm already thinking, how much would this cost when I move out on my own for a single person to have all this ready?
And that's the nice thing, because they do customize it to your needs.
I'm just thinking I don't know if any of you out there are single people, but I'm thinking as a single person how attractive it would be to have those individually wrapped items. Because when you're a single person, I've lived alone before, and when you're a single person living alone, you know, you waste so much food because everything that you make, all the recipes that you make up for 4 people or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just something that I wanted to share with y'all, just because it was so new to me. I really, to be honest, didn't even know. I knew food delivery services existed, but
not in this format.
Yeah, the ones that I knew of were like
HelloFresh, Blue Apron.
And also there used to be one called Swanson's. I don't even know if that's still around, or Schwann's, excuse me, Schwann's.
Okay.
And they would bring stuff, but from what I remember, it was more pre-made. This is healthy stuff here. This is, and I'm not saying they're not, but it's different.
And you know, there may be something similar in your area.
Yeah. But you know, if you're interested in that kind of thing, look it up and see. Check it out, because I do think you would be pleased with it.
For sure.
I'm not trying to sell you anything or anything. I just want you to be aware. I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. And there may be somebody out there who would love something like this. So, you know, if you're in the Southeast, Southern Foods at Home, or either Blue Ribbon Foods, you know, you can, I looked it up on Facebook too and saw that. Yeah, if you want to know more information or something I haven't covered, you know, just leave me a comment and I'll try to answer it the best way that I can, or I can at least put you in touch with somebody who can. So, yeah, and this is my birthday when this is coming out.
Yes,
so
it's your birthday now. Happy birthday!
It is my birthday now.
It's not her birthday.
No. So this was something exciting for my birthday.
That's right.
I guess I gave myself a present.
You treated yourself. You deserve it. Cool.
But yeah. So we hope you enjoyed it. Again, very different, but it was fun. It was fun enough for us to be here at midnight.
Exactly. We were excited about it.
Yeah. So Well, we hope you have a great 4th of July.
Enjoy yourself.
It may be different, I understand. You may
Yeah.
be celebrating it in a different way. Guess what we're going to do? Yeah, we're going to do some burgers with all this meat.
yeah, we can do that.
So,
Cool.
But yeah, happy 4th of July. And until next time, keep smiling.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye-bye.